days. The first sign shall appear in the heavens. Justice shall fall upon the world of men. The armies of light and shadow will clash across the fields of eternity. Are you all right, my girl?
It was nothing, Uncle. Just a bad dream. We should be getting you home.
But there's still work to be done. If these translations are correct, the powers of hell could already be on the move. The world must be told of the coming darkness. You do believe me, don't you, Leah? It has begun.
Leave it, Uncle. It's not important.
Welcome back. This is Czar. We are here in Diablo 3. So, Diablo 3, guys. I sort of feel like I'm I'm doing a preview of World of Warcraft 10 years into the game here, because I think everyone has this game already. So I had to get it too, and since I have it, I thought, well, I've invested in that game, so I should do a small video series on it. It's going to be like my usual noobing around videos. It's going to be my very first impressions and reactions to the game. I will not be making a Let's Play series out of it, don't worry. The reason is I don't really feel like Diablo 3 would make a Let's Play series, or a good one, I mean, because it's generally things are tiny. Like when I play, you will see it in this size here, and it's dark, and it generally doesn't make for good Let's Play series, in my opinion. But yeah, so everyone has it, and so I had to make up a couple of reasons to justify me having it as well. We'll go through this a bit later. Now we have to make our first character, and as you know, I like character creators. Although I don't think there is much of a character creation here, short of choosing a class and writing a name, more or less. So let's go through this. What we have here is we have the wizard. What can the wizard do? And again, yeah, for new viewers, like, this is my very first time in the game. I don't know anything about it. I was not particularly interested in it, actually. I did play all the old ones, considerably so, but I thought I could do without Diablo 3 as long as I didn't expose myself to it. But then everyone else got it, and yeah, I had to get it as well. And we'll see what it can, if it can change my mind. I mean, I'm expecting quality, I really do. But I thought I could do without it. Probably I can't. Probably I would have bought it anyway at some point. Let's go through it. The wizard. The wizard can inflict, withstand, and avoid damage with a vast and formidable array of directed and area spells. I know this is going to be boring if I read those all out loud, so we'll summarize. So they're like sneaky mages, yeah. And then we have the witch doctor, and I have seen some preview videos. I haven't been watching other people's first impressions of this at all, so I don't know, but I've seen like the trailers as they released the new classes and everything. It's been going on for a while, the development of this game now. Wide range of offensive spells to choose from. La la la. Is wise and cunning. Spirit magic and summons creatures apparently. And oh yeah, he uses mana. Oh, that was a big surprise. Oh, okay, so there's a different. The wizard has a sort of a different type of mana, quickly regenerating resource. Okay, arcane power. While this guy uses mana, which I guess is the more traditional mage fuel in these kind of games, and any game really. Then we have the monk, which would normally interest me, but for some reason not so much in this game. Holy and elemental magic, fist fighting naturally, and la 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 la. And then we go to the demon hunter, and here we have something that, I mean, is this your typical rogue or is it something else? Because there's no archer as far as I can see, so this could be probably a combination. Let's see. Variety of traps and escape skills. Alright, that sounds hunterish. They're lethal and agile. And okay, so they jump around a bunch, and the demon hunter attacks and tactical skills are powered by the dual forces of hatred and discipline. Yum, 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 yum. Let's yeah, and then we have the barbarian, and I think we can all imagine what a barbarian does. So it's charming though that they have what should we say, a big boned lady being the barbarian in this case. Of course, if I were to play a barbarian, I would probably play female. I never usually play females, but just because she's a bit husky, I would play her. But I will play a male demon hunter, I think, for this one. Now, for the name, and I'm needing a little thinking break here. So just a moment. Okay. Invalid character? Where? Right, so this is it. You know, I'm always called Czar something or other, but since I'm probably going to be playing a lot of characters here, I need to come up with some sort of name theme for them. So it's the double Z as usual. Enough about that, let's create it. Create the hero. I can't change anything on them, can I? No. So I've chosen my class. And I have received a friend request. How have I received a friend request? No one knows who I am. Okay. So yeah, the reason I didn't, and the first episode here is not going to be that much gameplay, but the reason I didn't want to get into it to begin with was because of my well-known hatred for microtransactions. But then there is also my equally well-known lack of principle, so I ended up getting it anyway. And the auction house there, that's what brought me into that. This is what it's been repeatedly explained to me that it's not as bad as I thought it was. but that remains to be seen. I'm not going to put much effort into learning that at the moment. I think my settings are okay. Public games? So you don't always play online or what? I'll just start single player, I guess. And here we go.
My family was butchered by Hellspawn. To witness such a thing is enough to leave your mind in ruins. The madness killed my sister and left me frightened and alone until I was rescued. Rescued by survivors who had joined together to rid the world of the creatures of hell. They saw in me the strength to resist the demons. And they forged me into a weapon. Now, I am ready. A meteor has fallen in Tristram, and the dead have risen in its wake. I will send them back to their graves. Once I was hunted. Now I am the hunter.
Right on. Seem to recall they having put a lot of more 3D effort into the old movies for this game. Oh. Okay, so right-clicking. It's so long since I played these kind of games. God almighty. How do I move? Okay. I don't actually use WASD for anything. Oh, should have probably known that. What did it say? Only the dead reek like this. Okay. Moving. Yeah, okay, so there's a tutorial here as well. Welcome to New Tristram. Oh yeah, Tristram was this town from before. How do I can I not zoom here? Yeah, this is why Okay. This is gonna mess up my movement in all other games. Something to kill. The thing is, with Diablo and that kind of games, it's very simple or simplistic. The gameplay is. I mean, you just go around and click stuff and to kill it, but it's strangely satisfying. Especially, of course, if you get some cool skills after a while. Some massive area damage, and I'm presuming you do. So I'm one-shotting these guys. That's a good thing. And I'm sure I'm missing something, because I'm always missing a bunch of obvious stuff when I'm recording, and then a lot of annoyed people will show up on my channel and tell me all the things I did wrong. And I appreciate that, because then I don't actually have to pay attention myself, and you guys will teach it to me instead. So I'm very glad I have a YouTube channel in that regard. I thank you ahead for the advice. I mean, honestly, I do. See, what does this guy have to do? Characters with expression marks, quest givers, click them, click him.
I have journeyed here to find the fallen star and purge its evil from this land.
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her.
Captain Rumford, more dead are coming.
More dead.
We can't open the gates until we drive them back.
Alright. Okay, my first quest. Go away, tooltip. I feel a bit...
I've never seen anyone fight like that before.
Really?
Guards, open the gates. You'll find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn.
Slaughtered Calf Inn. I have a quest here. Okay, so here's the quests. What do we have down here? Oh, I have like a combined bowl of magical floating liquid. Discipline and hatred. I have 125 hatred and 30 discipline. So this one regenerates slowly and is used for the Demon Hunter's tactical abilities, while as the red one is a fast regenerating resource used to fuel the Demon Hunter's offensive abilities. Okay. And then on Q I have a health potion. And Hungering Arrow, the one I shoot all the time, I presume, yeah? No. These are my regular shots, and if I hold shift I use that one. Okay, so the one I move with I can also shoot with, and if I hold shift I can shoot without moving. Ah. Right, and that's the or it fires a piercing arrow that seeks additional targets. Excellent. So yeah, it's not so much action here, and again, this is just a look at what the game is, because as I was saying, like it's not like the YouTube is drained of content from Diablo 3 these days. I think it's pretty full of it, and this is not going to be the most informative video. It's just going to be my take on it, basically, and some people like that, some people don't. And I'm fine with that, really. Let's see here. Public chat options. Let's move on a bit. Let's move on. See if we can find it. Is there like didn't there used to be like a key that you hold to see potential loot on the ground? Whoa. I want to try this piercing arrow now. Alright. No, that was probably not for me. It's very dark, but okay, yeah, there's a... And I didn't find a way to easily adjust the brightness. You could adjust the gamma, but I didn't really get exactly how it worked, and then I didn't bother with it. I'm the blue thing moving around there.
To study the fall of old Tristram. This is closer to the town's history than I want to be.
Yeah, we'll talk to all these... Oh, what? Did he do something?
The dead have been a bane on our existence since that cursed fire fell. We have to burn them, just to make sure they don't rise from the grave.
Is that a quest? Nah, I only have one quest, it seems.
Zakharum has fallen to disgrace. What faith can save us now? It is the end of the world. Can't you see that?
What I'm mostly looking forward to in this game is to join up with some friends and play some multiplayer on it. That's what I like about it the most. So it will be interesting to see how that works. Stash. Ah. Okay, so I can open that with I as well, and what else? C probably? C and I is that one. What else did I have here? Okay, that was just the chest over here. Let me steal this. Can I right click it? Yep. Stolen! Excellent. I need to go in here. Alright.
Leah, is it? Rumford said that you survived the Fallen Star's impact.
I did. But it blasted my uncle, Deckard Cain, into the depths of the old cathedral.
Ah, Deckard Cain.
I tried to search for him, but the dead were already rising. I came back here to rally the militia, but... Watch out! The wounded are turning!
I have to do my super shot. There we go. It's much better to hold shift than just aim at things. There we go.
This is killing business.
I've unlocked the skill category. Yeah, I'll do that later. I want the gold. I hope there's like a area loot function somewhere. Skills. Now, most importantly, can I reset them? Because I'm going to pick the wrong ones. And that was... I mentioned I played a lot of Diablo 2 way back. And as far as I remember, like, if you took the wrong skill, you basically had to start a new character. So it's probably one of the reasons why you played it so much. So I have that one. Or... okay, I can get more in that same tree of some kind. So, okay, and a secondary. Okay, split like that. So you have a primary attack, a secondary attack, defensive attack, a hunting attack, device, and archery. And I guess they all have their... Oh, yeah. Okay, so they have like 1, 2, 3, and 4 buttons, and the mouse buttons. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. That's a pretty good system. I can say that already. I'm imagining how it will work already. I don't have really much to choose from though. I guess this is not the same as talents probably. I mean it's Blizzard, so it's going to be talents, isn't it? Impale. Pretty sure I just have to pick that one. What does it do? It throws a knife that can impale enemies. And we're done. Did I get something else? Let me try it. Okay. Ah! That uses this bar here. While as this one doesn't use anything, it seems. Oh, actually it fills up my bar. My hatred bar goes up. Oh, okay. Dun, dun, dun. Right, so we learned something. I bring you the knowledge. Quest thingy here.
The dead will overwhelm us all, unless something is done.
Then I shall put an end to them and secure your town.
Thank you. You should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. He can tell you what to do.
Alright. Let's fast forward to the gate, shall we? There is a heart here on the... Oh, it's a healer. Is that the healer? Give me a blessing.
As the shepherd watches over his flock, so shall I care for those who seek to protect us.
Alright. Thank you. How do I see if I have a blessing on me? Maybe that just, like, will heal me up. You have something to say?
What can I do to help fight the risen dead?
I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia were slaughtered by those things. Only I survived.
Don't worry. I will avenge their
Remind
deaths.
me of something.
Well, I have seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors.
They're attacking the barricades!
Alright. Time to taste some impaling knives. If I can see up here. Come on. Impale it. I don't know really what that does. Other than... Ah! So I have like the bouncy shot and the impaling shots. Good to know.
That's one of the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
Oh yeah, wretched mothers, I'll take care of them. But first, you know who this reminds me of, my character? Did any of you guys see Babylon 5? One of my favorite series of all time. Yeah, I know it's geeky and all that, but it's a very good series if you manage to sort of ignore the slightly bad rubber masks aliens. Marcus something he's called, a ranger in Babylon 5. Reminds me of him, one of the coolest characters in the series. Marcus... Isn't he called Marcus Cole? I don't know. Maybe it's not called that at all. I don't know. So we're headed here. And it's all sorts of things are happening here. Alright, let's go and kill stuff while I talk about something completely different. So, I mentioned reasons why I needed to justify getting this game. Well, one, for some reason with this game, everyone gets it. It's like, my colleagues, my younger sister, like one of my bosses, all of my friends. Everyone has this game. Like even people that you never knew would be seen near a computer has this game. I don't know why. I think it's because like this game is from an era when there wasn't that many games, and I'm in my early 30s, so many people I know used to have fun. And I think like with this, they're sort of like wanna relive their old glories of gaming. Because they remember Diablo. It's like, wasn't that many games, you know, in those days. There were many games, but this was absolutely one of the big ones. So I think that could be one of the reasons. So yeah, I have to get it for that. Another thing is, since so many people are getting it, I'm afraid that in every future nerd conversation, I sort of have to know things about this game, or I will be left out. You know, like no, you can't partake in a nerdy conversation without having played Diablo in the future. I'm pretty sure. Like you will be left out. And third, the game that I was going to get, like I was always going to get, is Torchlight 2, which is the same style of game, and I think I probably should be able to, because you're obviously going to compare it to Diablo 3, being that they are the two biggest competitors in that regard.
Ogden and his
Whoa.
wife have offered to let me and grandmother continue to stay with them. I think we will, now that the troubles are over. I am still tormented by horrific nightmares. I keep hoping they will fade, but they seem to be getting stronger.
Alright. Cool. Yeah, so, like, doing a playtest on Torchlight 2 without knowing what Diablo 3 can and cannot do will be silly. So that's my third excuse. Okay, so there you have it. I'll go and keep telling myself that those are all good reasons to pay for this game. Things I don't like about Diablo is it's dark. I know, yeah, it's all for the mood and everything, but I prefer brighter, happier games generally. I'm not disliking it particularly, but like if you look at Torchlight, for instance, and we will, trust me, it's more of a comic style, and I know, like, as much as I dislike realism, many people dislike the comic style, but I like it. I think the anatomy and everything just makes for better games when it's comical.
While exploring a cave with hopes of finding hidden treasure, I came upon a most grisly sight. A heap of dead bodies. Unbelievable. As I was searching them for any items of value, they began to rise. I must tell them of this in New Tristram before it's too late.
Alright. How long have we been playing now? I should probably cut to the next episode. Yeah, guys, we'll see you in the next episode. Where hopefully we'll learn a bit more. And there the text is over on the screen, so bye-bye.